This is Tyson Ray, financial advisor at Form Wealth Advisors, where we exist to help make life better for our clients and those in our community. This is up or down for April. And as we finish the month, April is up actually quite a bit from the lows that were put in March. And yet we're nowhere near the all-time highs that were put in back in February. And what do I want to tell you? I want to tell you May Day. May Day is the fact that in May we are just going to have a bunch of bad news. We are going to hear just over and over again every week record negative earnings, unemployment ratios, comparisons as we really start to see how bad shutting down our economy has been. In fact, just in less than a month and a half, we have wiped out 30 million jobs, which is almost about the last 12 to 13 years of job increases. It's going to take quite a bit to put those people back to work. And frankly, I'm really kind of disappointed. I'm really kind of disappointed in how we've all handled this. Tell America that apparently if 2% of us, maybe 2% of us are going to die and take away our toilet paper, we'll shut down the entire country. I wish we would maybe approach this like Sweden. Because what I want to show you in this chart is that the death rates, as everyone's flattening this curve, which just might be how the virus spreads, Sweden actually went about this different than Italy or France or even us in America and Canada, where we all shut our economies down. Sweden did this. They said, hey, citizens, why don't you be responsible? Why don't you practice social distancing? Hey, if you have a compromised immune system, maybe you should stay home. And you know what? Take some days off of work. If you're older, maybe you want to stay indoors. But they didn't shut down their economy. And their actual track record and their trend is basically very similar to ours. And so I think we need to get this economy opened back up again. I think we maybe need to wear face masks and basically practice social distancing, but instead of forcing these shutdowns. And in fact, as you can see in this chart, you have yellow states and blue states. Blue states are basically opening back up. Yellow states, as of this recording, April 30th, are starting to open back up. But we have the majority of states still locked down in some capacity, and we need to work to open those back up. And so what I want to share with you as we go into May, what I want to let you know or recap, we actually went and took and diversified ourselves more in a kind of a barbell strategy where we went and got specific sectors of technology and healthcare because we think that technology and healthcare are going to have a lot of funds directed towards that going forward. Everyone's using technology, and the rest of the world is going to be spending money on healthcare and building hospitals and infrastructure and things going forward. And then we went and on the other side and went into financials and the energy sector that we thought have just been way overdone as far as the level of selling and how far back they've pulled back. We like how that's positioned, but we think this market, as it digests this news, is going to really trade sideways within these ranges that are shown here on this chart. We've recovered about half of the loss that was set in at March. We think we may go back down and retest some of those levels, which is going to give us an opportunity to put some of that money back to work. It's also going to give people the opportunity to panic, which is why those markets will be selling off. That's people selling, and often that's driven by emotion or panic. But those are buying opportunities. And again, for our clients, we've set aside cash in portfolios that you told us you'd need to take us through March of 2021. And in some cases, we're now setting money on beyond that. Look forward to your state opening back up. Practice social distancing. Be safe. But by God, spring is here. Get out and enjoy yourself and quit watching the news, because what I want to tell you is the market's priced the worst markets of history into the market. That's why we sold off back in March, and now it's digesting how we're going to recover. And I think we are going to recover. If you have questions or concerns, please reach out. Otherwise, know that I'm Tyson Ray, financial advisor at Form Wealth Advisors, where we exist to help make life better for our clients and those in our community. Until next time.